Alright, we're back. We're back with some Valkyria Chronicles. I also changed the stream information. So the game display is different. We'll go back to about Bioshock next weekend. But since I died, let's just do something else and have fun. Because like I said, I'm probably going to replace this with Papers, Please. This was going to be what replaced Papers, Please for next weekend. But we'll get into it now. I still plan on playing Papers, Please next. Papers, Please tomorrow. So we're just gonna... Let me check the options real quick. What are we thinking? Do we want Japanese or... I actually don't think I've ever played this game with the Japanese voiceover. I'll keep it on English just to see what it's like. And we'll start a new game. Just come with... Every time I pick something on the menu, a gunshot goes up. Okay, yeah, so there is DLC. We'll check it out later, maybe. New game. I'll let the game do its own introduction for itself.
The year was 1935 EC. Two powers controlled the continent. In the east, the sun rose over the autocratic East European Imperial Alliance, otherwise known as the Empire. In the west, a network of loosely allied democracies formed the Atlantic Federation. Both powers depended on a precious mineral ragnite for their survival, and its growing scarcity led to the inevitable war. Hostilities began in the east when the Empire aggressively crossed their western border. The Atlantic Federation responded, and the Second European War was on. The Empire, with its vast military superiority, struck hard, gaining ground in early victories and putting the Federation on the defensive. Emboldened by their progress and momentum, the Empire set their sights beyond the borders of the Federation. In neighboring Gallia, a peaceful principality along the sea, they found their next victim. Gallia had long maintained its neutrality in the tensions between the two superpowers. But the rich stores of ragnite under the Gallian soil proved too tempting for the Empire. It amassed troops along the eastern border and invaded with all the force of an avalanche. Gallia to arms.
So if you're entirely unfamiliar with the Valkyria Chronicles series, again, I think this game came out originally in the late 2000s, like 2000, 2009 or 2008, something like that. Basically, it's kind of like a World War II, like Fire Emblem. Fire Emblems are pretty popular. This is most of the early Fire Emblem games are like, 2D top-down strategy RPGs. This one's more of a 3D real-time strategy tactic RPG. It's pretty popular at the time. It's had lots of sequels. However, most of them are kind of hard to play because most of the sequels came out on the PSP. So if you didn't have a PSP, or even if you do, obviously playing them on stream is pretty difficult. I also have Valkyria Chronicles 4, which is the most recent one, and that was a return to like on console game, a like not portable console. So I might play that eventually too. I played Valkyria Chronicles, the first one. I've only actually beat it one time, but I have attempted like to play it again like a few times since then. I usually don't get very far, so hopefully this will be a good incentive for me to give it another full playthrough. Unlike some of the other games I've played, this one has like actual cutscenes and a story, and dialogue, which I'm gonna try to not talk over totally, but like there are subtitles and most of it's text based, so I will probably talk over most of it.
Residents are leaving the town before the invasion, headed inland towards the capital.
So obviously this game is like heavily inspired by World War II. Oh, cool! That truck only has 3 wheels. It sounds really unstable.
I haven't been down this road in years. It really hasn't changed very much. Whoa. Already? Hey there, guys.
The graphics of those fish are like 3 polygons.
How's the water?
Don't mind me, I'm just a crazy person talking to some fish.
Freeze! Put your hands in the air. Slowly. Haven't seen you around before. What's your name?
My name's Welkin. And you are...
The one with the gun. You're at the Greytown Watch. I'm Alicia. Alicia Murphy.
I'm the one with the motherfucking gun.
What you've been writing in that little book you've got there. Imperial spies are in the area.
This book is nothing, really.
Just my
I was
fanfic.
just sketching the fish and, you know...
Yes. Oh, I know. And you know there's a war on, don't you? All right then, Mr.
Apparently
Artist.
not, because he's
We'll talk
walking
about fish
towards
sketching down at the station.
the combat, like
Take
he's
it
not
away.
fleeing.
Thanks, fish.
These are people like fleeing from like war, and he's just walking right towards it. Hopefully there's a good reason for that. I honestly don't even remember why he's heading over here.
Flowers, bugs, and fish. You're not bad with a pen, are you? I have to say, they're really very good.
Thank you. So you see, I really was just sketching.
Maybe. Or this could be some kind of secret code. And I intend to take my time finding out for sure.
Great.
Welks? Is that you?
Isara! Oh, your timing is perfect.
What have you gotten yourself into now, Welkin? Wait. Don't you live at the old general's house? That's right. I'm General Gunther's daughter, Isara. You do know everyone's supposed to evacuate, right? Yes, I'm aware of that. My brother's here to help me move to the capital, but that may be difficult. I mean, unless you're willing to let him go, that is. Huh? I apologize, but I was
Yeah,
just doing
this
my
game's
job, you know.
story is
I
going to
saw
be
you with the
very
notebook and thought you were
anime.
a spy. Again, I'm really sorry about that.
Thanks. Don't worry about it. I can
Which,
see how I might have looked a little suspicious.
You know, if that's your thing,
Wilkes has a real passion for observing
then it's
nature.
fine. But if it's
That's
not,
why he's studying
then
it
these
at the
cutscenes are
university,
going to
right?
really
Guilty
drag
as
on.
charged. I get so into it sometimes.
But I enjoy
forget
them.
where I am, or that somebody might be watching me.
There was actually an anime that they made of this too.
Everyone keep your heads down.
Which, if you ever played the game,
Over there!
feels kind of unnecessary. Jesus.
Come on!
Oh fuck. Oh no, town guard.
Welkin, you can handle a gun, right?
Yeah. I mean, I made it through training anyway.
Well, they're probably just a small scouting team. We should be able to take them out.
I'm with you.
Okay, yeah. Guess I should probably make a save. Alright, so this will also be a good chance for me to explain like how the game
Okay,
works too.
here's the plan.
The game's gonna try to explain it. I'm just gonna skip and talk over it. Yeah. Okay, so basically
Let's get started.
they give you victory conditions, and ordinarily you get to place your units. You get to choose and then place them, but because it's so early, you don't have anyone to pick from.
That's 3 too many. Listen a second.
Jeez.
There's something I should explain.
And yeah, activating units cost CP, command points. Each regular unit costs 1.
Here we go.
Tanks, when you do get them, cost 2. Yeah. So there's basically a bar on the bottom that measures how much you move. When you run out, you can't move. Basically like a timer. It's R1 under attack mode, okay. Yep. So, combat is not really turn-based. I mean, it is turn-based, but it's also semi-real time. Basically, if you run in front of an enemy like that scout there, if he sees you, he can actually shoot back at you. So you can get shot when it's your turn. Good, we murdered him.
Yes!
Imagine shooting someone in the back of the head. They fall over and you just point at them and go, yes! What a psycho. Okay. I already figured out how to use cover. So we're just gonna skip this. There's cover in the game. If you use it, you take less damage. Yeah, see, he's shooting you back. And I can only shoot once per activation. You can see my rifle in the bottom right there is crossed out, so I can't shoot. So what I can do is I can either activate Welcome again, but if I do, you can see that orange bar is slightly depleted, means I can't move as much. But I can grab one of these other random people, like Town Watchman. Let's use Alicia instead. But yeah, these are the sort of basics of the game. Yes. So if the enemy survives after you shoot them, they get to go again. Or they don't get to go again, they get to shoot back at you. So you have to be pretty careful. Combat in this game has a surprising amount of depth.
Yes!
It's more enjoyable than I originally thought it would have been. Yeah, when your CP reaches 0, your turn ends. Yeah. So it's the enemy's turn. Usually the best strategy is to just always use scouts. So Welkin and Alicia are scouts right now. Yeah. So Welkin and Alicia are both scouts. Which basically means that they can move the most. And they also have some of the highest accuracy with these rifles. So the reason why they're so good is because they're so mobile.
I don't see any more of them.
You can move them around the battlefield multiple times. I got rank B because I did it in 2 turns instead of 1. I'm not gonna shoot to like completionist this game, or like get A ranks and everything. I'm just gonna aim for finishing it. Just playing it normally, I think. Getting through it. Oh man, my eyes have been bothering me today.
Miss Melchior, there's no other sign of the enemy.
Good. Now, go keep watch and stay alert.
Yes, ma'am. What should we do with the bodies, ma'am?
We'll bury them. So it's begun. I'll do whatever it takes to protect the people of this town. I'll do it. Even going to war, I'll do it. What are those?
Seeds from the lion's paw. It blooms white, small, simple, and strong.
I want to be able to remember, once the war is over, that it wasn't all just people killing people. That even in war, there was also new life.
Can love bloom even on a battlefield?
On the 15th day of the 3rd month of the year 1935, the Empire began its assault in earnest. A formal declaration of war was made upon Gallia. Though it was only a small front in a massive continental assault, what followed would prove that a tiny nation could best a military giant.
Spoilers.
These events would tell a story of tragedy.
Haven't gone that
in
far.
the mists of time. A story of courage and of trust, of persecution and hate, and of love blooming even through the
Even on a
flames of
battlefield.
war. What follows is a record of this conflict.
Guess
and
Metal
of
Gear
those who
Solid was
fought,
right.
lived and died.
Yeah, I also thought about playing, speaking of Metal Gear Solid, I also thought about playing Kojima's Death Stranding on stream, but I don't know.
Chapter 1.
Don't know how enjoyable that is. Like, I mean, this is already a pretty cutscene heavy game, but like, Death Stranding is also like really cutscene heavy. I think the beginning of that game has like cutscenes that in total reach about like an hour, something like that. You'll be watching cutscenes for a while at the beginning of Death Stranding. Not that I'm not going to be doing it for this game, but I guess theoretically, some of these cutscenes are just going to be dialogue boxes, and I can skip through those pretty quick.
Seeing that old mill spinning again really makes it feel like home sweet home.
Or read through them. You know, I might read them out loud.
I hear that. It really is one of the most beautiful things about this town.
What a weird mill.
Well, citizens, our enemy can't be far behind. I thank you for your help. Goodbye, and take care.
Okay. Like how they're just standing there, like staring at her, no reaction. They're just staring at her, like, okay,
How's the packing coming along, East?
hi.
Almost
Weirdo.
done. I only need to take the everyday basics.
Well, the Empire's got to be close by. Let's hit.
Martha, look! Welks is here!
I like how they're talking about like an incoming army, like it's like a snowstorm, like it's a rainy day. Like, oh, you know,
Oh, welcome
the
back.
gun-wielding
Welkies.
invaders will be here any moment now, so you better pack up.
You're still calling me that? Martha, I'm 22 years old.
Oh god,
And more important,
I'm older
you
than
shouldn't be
Welk.
running around. Aren't you due any day now?
A light jog won't hurt the little spud. I should know. I've already had 4 of them.
Wait a second, isn't Welkin supposed to be like at university? Is he in his undergrad?
Hello there.
These are the
is
questions.
Vulcan in?
Fucking academics end up asking.
Oh, hello, Alicia.
She
What
hunted me
brings you
down.
here?
I just wanted to apologize. For before. Here. This is...
To gift me
Really?
bread.
These are for me?
I work at the bakery. Well, I did until the war started anyway. It's where I
Oops.
baked it myself, so the flavor's guaranteed. Best you ever had.
Thanks.
Also, one of the annoying things about this game too is like they'll kick you back out to the book
Arrested and shot at?
to
You've had a busy
start
day of it,
another
haven't you, Welkies?
cutscene. She's very casual about both those things. Being arrested and shot at by an enemy army. What a busy day you had, dear. I almost
And
died.
what a lovely lady you are for all that adventuring.
What? Wait, no, it's not like that.
Adventuring?
Alicia just saved my skin. That's
He's right, we just met. I'm not his girlfriend, just his hero. Although I'm really hoping to be his friend.
Why?
Oh, well, I'm sure you will. Be good to my Welkies here, won't you?
I mean, I'm not like making fun of her for wanting to make a friend. It's just like, why welcome?
okay. Seriously, Martha, enough with the Welkies already.
You want to go walkies?
That's a lovely portrait. Is that Jen?
Yep, he was taken before I was born. That's Dad.
Looks like a typical grizzled anime badass.
That's Dad? You're a lucky guy. And who's that with him there?
What does she mean by that?
My father, Tamer. He was an engineer. The General's tank was his creation. Wait a minute. But I thought the General was your dad. My birth parents died when I was a baby. The General was kind enough to take me in as his own after that.
Yeah, we're not related by blood, but she's definitely my little sister.
Sorry, was that question too personal? No, I don't mind at all. I was blessed with 2 wonderful fathers. Yeah, I guess... Oh, is that really the time? I've got to get going. Why don't you see her off, Welks? I can take care of the rest of it.
All right.
See you...
Yeah, so I think, yeah, so it boots you out to the book to load another cutscene. I have no idea why it does that. Even Valkyria Chronicles 4 does that.
Wow, look Look at this.
And that was like the
Rules
next
really
console
becoming a ghost
generation.
town.
They've been
This
leaving
originally
for
came
a
out on the
while.
PlayStation 3, if we didn't make that
Just
clear
about
already.
everyone is evacuated by now. You can't blame them. Tensions are rising with the Empire. We'll survive. The Town Watch will guard and protect the home front. Everyone will come back someday.
Oh, yeah,
They'll
those
come back
Town
when it's
Watch
safe
look
again, right?
like they'll be able to handle it, no problem.
So, Welkin, I'm curious. Are you gonna join the army like your father?
I don't think that's for me. What I'd really like to do is be a teacher.
Huh. A teacher?
Yeah. Animals and insects, flowers and plants, they've always been my passion. I've learned a lot from nature. You see, my dad, he protected this country as a general, but it's just that I want to give back in my own way. My own way. You know what I mean?
I think I do. You're sure about it? Wow. That's deep in your own way.
It's not that deep.
Ah! What was that?
That sound.
Oh, the Fire Nation's gonna attack. Oh no. Not a giant windmill. Oh shit. That's just evil.
I don't believe it. The mill.
Not the mill.
Miss Melkia, the Imperials are attacking. There's a squad of them in town right now.
Those helmets just look so ridiculous, I'm sorry.
Get all the Town Watch together now. We've got to fend them off.
They must be at Mill Plaza. I'll help.
Thanks, Welkin.
So is like Galia basically just like a stand-in for like the Netherlands? Kind of feels that way.
I'll explain
You know,
the
with the
mission.
windmills and stuff. Small country in Europe. Okay. Okay, enemy leader, defeat the enemy leader. And yeah.
Okay.
I don't know who would spend 20 turns on this.
Our
Suppose it's
target
possible.
is the Imperials in Mill. Breaking the chain of command should at least buy some. Got a second?
Yeah. Shoot the head of your enemy to deal more damage. That's all you need to know. Yeah. 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 They tutorialize this game a lot. With boxes of text mostly. So basically all it's telling you is at the top they'll tell you how many shots it takes to kill the person. Obviously if you aim for their heads and you hit, it takes less shots to kill them. So here's one.
Hostile sighted. Hostile sighted.
Gonna end our turn here. We just have. Oh,
Look
okay.
out!
Thought we only had Town Watchmen. And you have grenades too,
Now!
which you can use to like dislodge people in cover. can walk over like enemy bodies, but I don't think it has an effect on
My turn, okay?
anything. Oh, right, I used it. Used my grenade. And occasionally your people will dodge. Dodge incoming shots. Let's just see how this goes. It's definitely possible to do this in one turn. I basically just chose not to. There we go. We won. I don't know if that counts as doing it in one turn or not, but did a pretty good job.
What's that? Sounds like a tank.
Yeah, the town guard, we're certainly going to be able to hold them off. Certainly. So this isn't really, I mean, it is the same mission, but it's kind of a reset. They changed the positions of basically everything. 4 town watchmen. Okay, so what's the new objective?
Welkin, tank!
That's not good.
I hate to say it. Get off this road and into the alley to the east. It's too narrow. And try to stay behind cover while...
Okay, so only Welkin needs to reach this destination. Everyone else can go die, I suppose. As far as I know, that tank doesn't have a rear-facing gun. So we're just gonna run.
Yes.
There you go. Easy peasy. The missions in this game do get a lot harder.
I'll dig it.
Okay, I'll head back to my house and grab Isara.
Be careful up.
And the enemies get a lot more challenging. Okay. C rank.
Chapter 2. Escape from Brule.
Alright. Yeah, okay. We're still early, so we don't have any of that.
Isara, Martha,
Oh, my eyes are feeling dry today.
please be okay.
Martha!
What's her problem? She pregnant or just fat?
Who cares? Not gonna make any difference.
difference when she's dead.
Rude.
Stop this now.
I think that one guy is actually like the only Imperial soldier I've ever seen without like a faceplate.
Take a good look at that shawl. She's a dark Sith.
And that explains it. I thought this place stunk. Now I know it does.
I know that voice actor.
Ourselves a fat one and a stinky one. PU. It's a regular pig farm in here.
I know that voice actor, but I don't remember his name. He's like in everything.
I will thank you to watch your tongue in this house. You have to leave now.
That's a big gun for such
How
a
was she able to roll to
Drop
grab the
it.
gun without getting shot?
Isara! Huh? Hold it right there! Die! Dark son pig! Isara! are you
Nice.
I'm okay thanks to you. But Martha, I think she's...
okay? Martha!
This isn't good. She's gone into labor. Moving her would be dangerous.
Right.
Pretty bad time.
We can't just leave her here. What are we gonna do?
It's a pretty bad timing for this.
There are a lot of Imperials out there, Ys. It's only a matter of time before they take over the Mill Plaza.
Okay.
Welks, listen. The barn out back.
What about it?
Our fathers have left us something. Something that might get us out of this mess.
Oh, right. Just got the tank in the garage out back. You know. As you do.
Dad's tank.
Yeah, just this big fuck off tank.
I can't believe it's still here.
And it's one of a kind. Here it is, the Edelweiss. Tamer built it especially for General
Yeah.
Gunther.
Yeah, and it worked great too. So it's just been parked here in the barn?
I wanted to make sure it would still operate, in case of emergencies.
You
I
know,
enrolled in a maintenance class given by the military.
like
I
house
wanted to be able
fires,
to do what my father could do.
Well, that's great. But
blizzards,
that's only a class, Isara.
Really
tornadoes.
didn't need much. Hardly
We got
any
the tank
alterations
just for
at all.
that.
I
What kind of
just
emergencies
figured
was
the
she
new
thinking
turbine
about?
Engine, it really improves on the power to weight ratio. The Edelweiss is field worthy. Its firepower and mobility are more than a match for recent models.
Well, assuming it does work. What's next?
All right, Welks, you took the armored vehicle course, didn't you?
Yeah. Back in high school. Once.
We'll bring Martha here. She'll be safe inside the tank, and we can move to a better
Totally
location.
qualified.
Just leave the driving to me, okay? All you have to do
I took
is
a
give the
law
orders.
course in high school once. I'm basically qualified to be someone's defense attorney. That's how that works.
Isara, we ready
I like to
roll?
imagine he just took like some like high school shop class.
Engaging engine. The Edelweiss is
She
ready
seems a
for
little
deployment.
too quiet and peaceful for someone going into
Basically,
labor.
out there dodging bullets,
She's
buying
like
time
taking
for
a
people to
nap.
evacuate. Here's the plan. We're gonna pick up Alicia and get out of town. All right, Edelweiss, move out.
God, that was a hefty looking tank. I think the design of like the Edelweiss tank is mostly based
Here's
off
the
of
brief
like
for this operation.
German tanks from World War II. You know, it looks very similar to like a Panzer. Like a Panzer IV. Yeah, okay.
All right, let's begin.
I don't think the objective is going to
If
be
this
that
gate
hard.
falls, there's going to be even more casualties among the townspeople.
Okay.
The town watch will defend this gate so as many people as possible can get.
Alright, so just defend the gate.
Got a second?
You gonna tell me more tutorial stuff? I already know. Already demonstrated it. Alright. Okay, yeah, so the tank hasn't come here yet. And the whole goal is to just wait to destroy the enemy tank. Alright. It's going to be a pretty passive mission if we're just sitting around waiting. It's also nice of them that as soon as you start aiming, they'll stop shooting at you. Oh, that's bad. So they got a shock trooper in there. Back there. And they're pretty dangerous because they have machine guns. Cool. So that'll lower their CP, the command points that they have available to them. And we'll just get back into cover over here. What else could we do? Could move Alicia. Could maybe have her climb up here. We're gonna have like terrible odds shooting from here. Yeah, your accuracy does get better later in the game, but right now it's just abysmally poor. Just terrible. I think we pretty much have to waste a turn just letting the enemy come to us. And they're gonna move the tank to try and destroy the gate. Apparently this gate is the only thing stopping the Empire. Yeah. That sounds totally realistic. Nice. I totally believe that a tank shot wouldn't just blow a huge hole into a wooden gate. And I get to shoot back. Not quite enough. Yeah, so stormtroopers are usually more of stormtroopers? Shock troopers. Yeah, and you have these little devices called Ragnade that you can use to heal yourself. They're alright.
Moving out.
I don't think that's far enough. It was not. So yeah, I might die. So here's how Ragnade works. Basically, you just take it out and you use it. You can have someone else use Ragnade on someone else, like team heal basically. But there's no real point. It does something, but it's just not much. Okay. Let's move him up here. What do I want to do with this guy? Just heal him, maybe? I don't know. Like I said, our objective is to just kind of wait, I think, for the tank Vulcans driving around to show up. Dude, if a tank shell barely does anything like that, what are you thinking that grenade's gonna do? Well, there goes another CP for them. Yeah, probably have to restart. I think her dying is a... Yeah, okay. Alright, I'll try and put her in safer positions. Ugh. I'm used to playing this game in, like, later levels where you can more or less rush places with, like, a lot of other people. Yeah, because the objectives are just to wait. The enemy tank is destroyed. You're not going to destroy the enemy tank with these guys. It's just not going to happen. You're not going to be able to do it. Bummer. Where do I want to go? Sure. A little further. Got him. We can move this guy actually a lot more. There we go.
My turn, okay?
Alright. She's a lot more accurate than the town guards. So using her more is just a smart thing to do. blow him up. Cool, we got 2 of them. Whoop. Alright. Yeah, getting to the tower, it seems good because you can, like, see more. But it's actually not that great because it doesn't offer any cover. Yeah, just keep shooting at that tank. You're doing great. Just keep wasting your ammo. You can't run out of ammo. Like, why would you even try? It's actually funny because the only class with anti-tank capabilities doesn't do that. Fire back. Barely do any damage. They must have X-ray vision to be able to see through that tank. I still find that funny. Alright. Come on, Town Watchman. I believe in you. Yeah! Town Watchman, way to go. I don't know what he's doing. Just leave him. I just realized Alicia's the only one with a grenade. Town Watchmen don't have grenades.
My turn, okay?
Seems like an oversight. All right. I think we kind of did all we could. We're gonna end phase so that we can save up some CP for whenever the tank does show up. And yeah, these guys are just gonna suicide into the gate. Oh, he's gonna go again. One of the most fun parts about this game for me is always like building squads and like playing with the secondary characters. I don't really care about the main characters as much. There we go. Welcome, Flatmaker.
Entering combat.
So saving up the CEP, probably a good idea.
The tank should be able to breach that one.
Yeah. Tanks are great. Tanks can run over things.
Alicia,
Well,
we can talk later. Right now, we need to stop those.
We can talk about me and my tank
I'm
later.
excited. Switching to anti-tank combat.
Well, actually, the anti-tank round was already loaded. But... God, the tank's so slow.
Here we
I
go.
gotta use 4 CP just to even get it within range. So if you ever want to shoot a tank, they all have this giant glowing butt. And if you shoot it, they usually die in one or two hits. Sometimes not. Yeah. It basically just explained to you exactly what I did.
Entering combat.
So we're gonna try moving again. Got it. Yeah. Basically, playing tanks in this game is like
We stopped it. Nice work.
playing as a tank and fighting tanks. It's like you're just playing grab ass. You're just trying to run up behind a tank and then just like shoot it in the butt and then blow it up.
The Imperials are running off.
That's pretty much all you end up doing.
Looks like we bought some time.
Welks, it's a boy. Martha had a boy.
She gave birth in Dad's tank?
Yes, and without complications. They're both perfectly healthy.
Good. That's fantastic. Now let's stay sharp as we head out.
How did she just give birth without like any... No issues, no nothing? Didn't even hear a peep out of her. Until the baby was born. And it wasn't from her, it was from the baby. Alright. Why not? Why not give birth in a tank?
2 hours after the first shots were fired, Brule was under Imperial control. Though a mere skirmish by Empire standards, the raid on Brule would mark Welkin Gunther's first taste of battle and begin his rise to a Gallian hero.
Alicia.
I thought I would be ready for this. I knew war meant this might happen. It hurts. Seeing my town overrun like this, seeing all those people killed, it's just not right. How could all this happen? It isn't human, Welkin.
I'm getting some tonal whiplash.
We look at those birds and see how wild and free they are. But they all have their own territories. If anything threatens their home, they'll risk their lives to defend it. People are animals too. We do what we have to, when we have to. Animals are in a constant struggle to stay alive, but I've also seen them help each other, almost like they were cooperating in order to survive.
Cooperating?
That's why I'm so into studying natural science. That coexistence. I want to know how it works. If we could figure that out, mankind could put it to use for our own survival. That's why I want to be a teacher, so that I can pass that knowledge on to the children. I mean, even if we can't completely eliminate war, at least we might learn to live together as one people.
You think so?
Welks, look. Martha fell asleep, so that makes me the babysitter. See, Alicia?
Maybe she should see a doctor.
Oh, he's adorable.
Just like you said, even in war, new life happens all around us. Come here. Look, that's your hometown.
A little morbid.
Someday, we'll come back home again.
Yes. Someday soon. I know it.
Chapter 3, Vassal Urban Warfare.
Alright. So this is more where the game picks up. We got a lot more cutscenes too.
In March of
Okay, so this is just a summary, basically.
the Empire began its its invasion across Gallia's eastern border.
No. I have to.
Maximilian, commander of the Gallian invasion front, built his army around mobile armor. Ghirlandaio and the other fortresses along the border fell to his tanks in quick succession. Bruhl's fall in under 2 hours was typical of villages in the Empire's path, and the road to the capital bore a steady flow of refugees. Randgries, Gallia's capital, a town secure and stable since ancient times. Within
Kind of
its
small
walls
looking,
stood the
isn't it?
castle Randgries, and within its unicorn spire resided Cordelia, Gallia's princess. Supporting Gallia's policy of neutrality was a system of universal conscription.
Good old conscription.
Under it, all schools required military training each year. In the event of a war, citizens were then drafted into the militia to defend their country. As the conflict with the East grew worse, both Welkin and Alicia found themselves no exceptions to that.
Yeah.
So these are my new digs. Oh, my uniform. I should get changed before reporting in. Better get ready.
Someone pointed this out to me before, but I also kind of find it funny
Flares, binoculars,
that
compass, and
Welkin gets promoted to basically an officer.
Sure.
And
You're already changed.
Alicia doesn't.
Let's see.
Even though Alicia has experience leading like the local town militia, and Welkin doesn't
Not bad,
have
not
any,
bad. You look good, actually.
except for being like,
So, how about me?
I don't know,
Do I look all right in
he's
this?
just a university student.
Convincing?
Let's take a look.
I guess his father was a tank commander, but like, he has no
Yeah,
real
You look
experience.
fine. You wear it like a
I guess he
pro.
does have a tank. Oh,
Really? You're not just saying that?
Of course not. You look tough. I like it.
Oh, good. I was worried it looked kind of silly.
No way. That plating on the back? It's like a coleopterate exoskeleton. Beetle-tastic.
Beetle-tastic.
Colio what? And did you just say beetle? Welkin? What kind of girl wants to hear that she looks like a bug?
Huh? Not just any bug. A rhinoceros beetle. King of the insects. Who wouldn't want that?
Huh. I guess I'll just try to take that as a very Welkin sort of compliment.
Tell me about that scarf.
Take whatever you
Been
can
wearing
cut
it
from this
since I
guy.
met you.
He seems pretty dense.
This? It's part of my uniform from the bakery.
Is that right?
Maybe you should wear a helmet instead.
I don't want to forget. I plan to keep wearing it until I can get back to.
Protect the,
That's great.
you
Once
know,
you do, I'll be first in
head
line to
area.
get some of that bread.
Is that a promise? Well,
Absolutely. Hey, if you're ready, we should probably go see the captain.
I mean, Welkin's not wearing a helmet either. I mean, he is going to be in a tank the whole time. He can wear some other military cap. He is. I like the uniform design in the game
Come in.
too. It is good.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Who the fuck are all these people?
Galleon militia
I only
enlistee
recognize one of
Welkin
them.
Gunther, reporting for duty.
I think the other ones
Ma'am.
just
Galleon
disappear.
Militia Enlistee Alicia Melchiot, also reporting for duty.
I'm Captain Eleanor Verrat, commander of this regiment. Gunther, you're promoted to lieutenant. You'll be leader of Squad 7 now.
Man, that was easy.
Enlistee Melchiot, you're promoted to sergeant. You'll be under the lieutenant's command. Understood?
Ma'am,
What do you know? It is you. Nice coincidence, huh?
I mean, at least she gets
I had
sergeant,
no
I
idea
guess.
that you'd enlisted.
Yeah. Now that there's a real war going on, I joined up.
Pretty much all the officer and training boys are here just like you.
You know each other.
Yes, ma'am. We knew each other at university. Welcome was in science and I was in archaeology. And just look at us
How
now.
do you know each other
No
that way?
archaeology or science.
What's the
Looks like
overlap?
the two of us are studying more, I guess.
Looks that way.
I
It's
just
good to see you,
asked because,
Angie.
like, you
That'll
know,
be all for now. There's a strategy briefing.
I'm at my
later
university's
today,
history
but you
department,
still
and I don't know
have time
anyone in any of the
to
science
catch up.
departments.
You'll be spending a lot of time on the post and in Rand Breeze. They'll be your new home, so get to know them. That'll be all. Report back in time for the briefing. Until then, you're dismissed.
Maybe they just shared a lunch table. Alright, yeah, so here's where the game finally actually, well, starts, sort of. Like, the tutorial areas, prologue, basically over. Now you can actually manage your squad. Let's see, I think it's in the command room.
It's good to see you. This is the command. You will have it.
Yep.
I should probably.
Okay, yeah, so there's 5 classes. Scouts, which are really fast, shock troopers, which
Next
are...
up, the shock trooper. They're the ones to break through.
They
enemy
tank
lines
and they
with
have
enough.
machine guns. So they can take a lot of damage and dish it out.
After them, we have lancers.
Lancers are
They're
anti-tank.
Anti-tank units. They're
Yeah,
critical. when
thank you.
facing Changing gears, we have the engineers.
Engineers heal
They
tanks.
handle supplies and perform combat support.
They heal tanks. That's all they do. Like, I never used an engineer for anything else. You park them behind a tank and they repair and heal a tank. That's it. Otherwise, they're basically like scouts, and you can use them that way. They can also remove like landmines, but that doesn't come up too often.
Lastly, we have the snipers.
Snipers snipe people. I don't need to explain that.
That-
But those are all. She says it covers the basics, but those are literally all the units in the game. So you can now select your squad members, and you got quite a bit to start with. This will get updated as the game goes on. Like, my favorite sniper isn't here yet, for example. They're also not random. There's a set number. Okay, there's a set number of people that you can get. So yeah, these people aren't like randomly generated, they're planned. Okay. So I'm probably gonna end up recruiting a lot of scouts. Just because I like scouts. I use them a lot, they're really good. Also, yeah, this game actually has some like LGBTQ representation because lots of characters have like traits like these. Which is pretty cool, I guess. I don't think I ever used Ted before. Eichmophobic? Deathly afraid of pointed objects. Being around Lancer weapons makes them hyperventilate, steadily losing HP. That's terrible! You can also see who they like. Basically, if they're around those people, they get a slight bonus. But you might not have some of these people right at the start of the game. Nochi is pretty good. Country Bread is fine. Camaraderie is good. Bad back doesn't really matter because when you're in cover, your defense kind of goes up anyways. So I'm gonna admit him.
I'm Nochi Wordsworth. Hi.
What else do we have? Nancy Dufour, Meadowbread, good buddy. Being around close friends makes her better, okay. And Bug in a Rug. These are all positive traits, so I think we'll probably take her on.
1924. It's so good to meet you.
Yeah, some of the voice acting too from these side characters is it might be aggravating. I think I'm also gonna go with Ted. Proximity to metal causes an acute rejection, leading to a drain in HP. So just don't park him near a tank. Which, I mean, he's a scout. He shouldn't be near a tank anyways. So that's fine. We'll bring him in.
Thank you. Hello. I'm Ted Ustinov, and I've got some great new material for you.
Oh god. What have I done? Neat freak. Worries about dirt stains. Decrease accuracy. Chatty Cathy. Whenever near a close friend, they just can't help but chit chat. Lowers accuracy. This is terrible. Susie. Country bred. Good buddy. Being around close friends increases their attack power. Trooper hater. Attack power is lowered against shock troopers. Child of nature, yeah. Chatty Cathy, nearing friends, Spraxer, fancies men. Okay. Ica. Ica's good, so I'm gonna take her.
I'm Ica Thompson. I'll try my best.
I remember her
Sound
being
good,
pretty
Wilton?
good, so I'm gonna take her on. What else do we have? What do we got here? You also notice that we have actually two people that we haven't met, Rosie and Largo. Basically, they'll give us CP, and for some missions, they'll be auto-includes. They're another two main characters, basically. So yeah. You can also try and build it up by like looking at who other people like. Like for example, Cherry likes Rosie, Ted, and Ramona, who's another scout. Yeah. But like, she has this attribute, Chatty Cathy, which actually doesn't help her when she's near close friends. It actually makes her worse. So you don't want to actually have her near close friends. Let's see here. Yeah, Nancy's a lot more predictable because she actually gets a bonus from being near friends. And her friends are Ted, Montley, and Emil. Who's Montley? Oh, it's this guy. Yeah, I guess that's okay. I don't plan on parking him near Lancers very often.
Hey, I'm Motley Leonard. How goes it?
God, you sound like you're 13. So we have 12 more open slots. Got a lot of scouts. Who else do we want to bring in? Alex, a neat freak, has night vision. That's good. Doubt Killer. It's also pretty good. This guy with the bowl cut. Oh, this old grizzled bastard. 1 liter. It's pretty good. Yeah. Alright. Who else do we got? Okay, so we got a few more. I'm gonna take Alex.
Hi, I'm Alex Raymond. I look...
Yeah, okay, whatever. Maybe Kobe. Let's look at the other people. Lancer Killer, fancies women. Metalhead, Pessimist, only has one person he likes. I don't remember him being very good. Vice to me is a no-brainer. I remember him being very
Let's
good.
go kick this war in the teeth.
What a badass. Metalhead shut in. It doesn't like anyone. Child of Nature Impader. Pure hatred vampire use abuse and ecstasy. Great. Answer killer. That's also good. You're in.
My name's Jane Turner. I'll do anything if it means putting holes in imps.
What a badass. This person also seems pretty good. Country bred, camp defender, lancer hater. I don't really have any of the people that she likes, but it doesn't really matter because none of her abilities trigger off of that. So you're in.
The name's Nina Strice, and I look forward to a good workout out there.
Going to a battlefield, not a gym. Okay. Yan. Or Jan. I remember him from my first playthrough. He left that much of an impression on me. He is very good. I only remember him because as you use these people, they unlock some of these potentials. And usually the fourth or third one is like their big one. It's their special one that you get from using them a lot. And Jan's special is he can shoot twice. So if you shoot with him, it can trigger and he can just be like, I can shoot again. And you can do it. He doesn't say I'll shoot again. He says I can go another round, and I'm sure we'll get a chance to see it.
Hey, soldier! I'm Jan Walker. I'll fight with everything I've got.
I love this guy. I love this guy. Oh, he's so good. Alright, so this guy, he's alright. But we got tons of other ones. Nightblind. He's unable to see in the dark. Oh yeah, okay, so some of them have this. So if you have squad members who are dark sons, which is like an ethnicity in this game's universe, basically anyone with black hair is a dark son. So yeah, he'll get a decrease in defense with them. I don't really want him. Hector Calve, metal allergy, born leader. Having allies around because wait, you're a lancer and you have a metal allergy? That's terrible. You're gonna be like I said, I'm gonna be moving lancers like right up against tanks so I can blow them up. Having a metal allergy is terrible. Yoko Martins. City kid, born leader. These both seem good. Yeah?
Hi there, I'm Yoko Martins. I'm sure we'll get along just fine.
She seems totally normal. Okay, here we go. Elise. Neat freak. Anytime you get a lancer that decreases their accuracy is not good. These lancers already have such terrible accuracy. It's okay. It doesn't matter because lancers are never used to kill scouts. Ever. How many lancers do we have? 3? Let me look at engineers and snipers because we only have 6 slots left, so I want to make sure I have what I like. Okay, so Herbert. Herbert's not good. You know how I mentioned later on these potentials unlock. Herbert's potential is if you activate him, it can trigger, and he will refuse to do anything. He will basically end the turn for you. He will give up. Which is awful. You don't want that. So I'm not including him. Carl. Ramsey. Alice. Oh, well, that doesn't matter, because, like I said, you park an anything in your tank the whole time. I guess that's okay, because he will probably be near a tank most of the time. This was all these engineers having Fatalists. Yeah, so some Darkskins will have Darkskin Bond and put them near other ones. They'll have good camaraderie with them. Like, I think all the people that she likes are also Darkskins. So. Shut in. I think we're probably going to go with Carl. Yeah, I think he's the best of the bunch, I think. I would bring Nadine, but we don't have any of her allies. Zaka and Wavy? Who came up with these names? Yeah, I don't know who any of those people are. So I'm gonna go with Carl.
My name's Carl Lanzet, sir. It's a pleasure to join you.
What a nerd. Yeah, so I think we're probably just gonna deal without her now. I guess one thing that's nice about Herbert is he does have the most HP. Actually, no, never mind, Carl does. I think we just picked objectively the best one. Okay. Which sniper do we want? They both seem pretty good. They both have Metal Bread and Pater. Boosting accuracy is nice. Night Vision is also pretty good. Oh, Catherine. Pessimist. That's not going to come up very often. Also probably not going to come up very often. I think we're just going to go with Oscar.
Hey, I'm Oscar Baylor. Thanks for taking me on board.
Again, this kid's like 18. Totally. Totally 18. Ugh, who the heck are we gonna... We have 4 slots left. Like I said, I usually like scouts. And I kind of spam them. Yeah, let's bring Susie.
My name is Susie Evans, sir. I realize I'm inexperienced, but I'll do all I can.
Yeah, sure, whatever. All these other ones I think I'm just gonna leave on the cutting room floor. Could bring in this grizzled bastard. Yeah, sure. It's gonna have Metalhead and Claustrophobic. Don't put him in trenches. I think Kobe's probably the best one of the bunch.
Name's Kobe Caird, boyo. Looks to me
Boyo.
like we're gonna see a lot of each other.
I think you also unlock character bios and stuff like that the more you play. Which is pretty good. That's fun. Do we want another Lancer? Maybe Elise? I feel like I remember vaguely her fourth potential or perk or whatever being pretty good. So, sure.
Hi, my name's Elise Moore. Nice to meet you.
The like English dub like Valley Girl talk hurts my head. Yeah. We're not gonna really need more than one engineer. Do we want to take anyone of these people? I mean, we might as well. We have one slot left. I'm gonna take... Melville.
Hey, Welkster. I'm Melville Young. I'll do my best, man.
Welkster. Alright, that's all of them. Yeah.
Trust in you.
Yeah, I know, they'll level up.
Wow. Come to think of it, Fall. I wonder if he's off sorting through this stuff.
It's actually a shame because I don't feel like I got any of my favorite characters in that initial group. I definitely missed them. Oh, okay, yeah, so you can go into the training field to spend experience. It's actually like really easy to spend experience.
Alright. Now I'll show you.
You don't need as much dialogue to tell me how to spend experience.
Train on.
You wanna know how to spend experience? That's how you do it. I'm just gonna upgrade everyone equally for now.
Fight the bullet! No pain, no gain!
There we go.
Good work! Looks like that's bringing a new potential out of the Lancers.
Yeah.
Looks like that's...
So the potentials are those like perks that I was talking about earlier. And I'm gonna level up the scouts because to me they're more important.
Good work!
And that's all I can afford right now. So,
Got it? Oh, sometimes leveling up a unit class will
There you
unlock
go.
a hidden potential in them. You can think of potentials as the natural abilities your soul.
yep.
Those abilities will form a big part of your... Other times, leveling up a class will earn you clearance for it. Orders are special commands you can give out.
Yep.
It doesn't take a genius to see that the soul... All the... I just...
Yeah, obviously level up, because it's good. What it doesn't tell you though is sometimes those potentials that you unlock for certain soldiers are terrible. The audio is weirdly cutting out, I think.
Welcome to...
At least on mine, huh?
I know that insignia. I knew it! Protecting a tiny life in the middle of all that slaughter? Man. Oh, Lieutenant, you're good people. You get all... What's going on, Leon? I can hear you.
So yeah, these guys will upgrade your equipment and your tank.
So, Lieutenant Gunn, we do work with rifle
You don't really need to know these people, trust me.
for or to
They don't have any more dialogue besides this. Accuracy boost, please.
Here you go, bro.
Actually, rather, I can probably get all of them, but just in case, can we upgrade? Yes.
All set.
So uniforms get applied to every other class except Lancers. Lancers have, I think, their own, which is this one. Hand grenades, can we upgrade that? No. Guess we'll upgrade machine guns while we're at it. Anti-tank lances. I'll upgrade those too. And you can upgrade the tank. Sure. Treads and other. Any attack support? I definitely want the boosted accuracy. And then you play Tetris. That's how upgrading the tank works. You buy an upgrade and then you have to slot it into this grid. Let's go with... Let's go with reinforced armor, I suppose. That's all. Should probably save after doing all these upgrades. And the squad barracks is just a place where you can review your units and their equipment. It matters more when you have different equipment, but right now we have pretty much... Yeah, so these are all the potentials. Can't remember what the Bs are. Ah, so these are the extra potentials that you get from leveling up. That's what the B means. So Largo got first aid boost. It was okay. Gan gets tank killer, which is amazing. Heightened accuracy is so good for Lancer. First aid boost too. And yeah, she gets tank killer as well, which is great. Nest Master. Shooting from position at the top of a ladder grants increased attack power. Okay. Pretty good. So I think it was just the Lancers and the Snipers. Oh, and any of the upgrades that you get from training are applied to everyone, even if they're not in your squad. Yeah, so okay. Anytime you want to go back to that menu, you have to go to headquarters. Gonna save real quick. Yeah, prologue's over. How long has been screening for? 2 hours? I think I'm gonna go for maybe the next mission. I'm gonna try doing the next mission. Then maybe end it there.
Well, there you are. I've been looking for you.
I think I'll go with that.
Hey, how'd your enlistment go? No problem?
I registered as a tank pilot and mechanic.
You know, I think even during World War II, I don't think they let 13-year-olds join.
Maintaining and operating the Edelweiss will be my responsibility from now on.
I definitely don't think
I think it's nice that we
they'll
all
let
be
them
on the
be
same
tank
squad.
pilots or mechanics.
I think so too.
So what are you up to now?
The tank's hangar space is just through here. I was just carrying some Ragnite fuel back. It's used to power the tank, and also for the turret-mounted cannon.
I guess I'm just more used to seeing it in street lamps and medical compounds.
Seems like everything is Ragnite powered these days. That stuff is everywhere. Not enough of it for some people, though. It's the source of a lot of conflict.
God, you can tell this is a Japanese RPG anime style game because the dialogue is just so heavy-handed.
They say the Empire's invading only to get at all the Ragnite in Gallian soil.
Oh, that's right. I had something to give.
Okay, what is it?
What's this?
Father's flare gun. It was in the barn, but I thought you might have some use for it.
Another hand-me-down.
I gave it a once-over. It might be old, but it's still serviceable.
I didn't mean... I just can't believe I'm a tank operator now. Thank you for...
I'll do a spot check on the Edelweiss now, to make sure it's ready. Alright, we'll get going for now then.
Alright. Let's do the next one.
I'll cut to the chase. Here's your mission. The Great Vassal Bridge was just taken by the Empire. It's a key strategic...
The Great Vassal Bridge?
It's a major drawbridge crossing the canal in Vassal, just outside.
Are we going to be recreating a bridge too far?
That bridge is a part of the central transit artery, leading into Randgreaves. Our mission is to take it back.
You know, even the graphics look pretty dated. I still kind of like the aesthetics of the game. I still think they look good. I mean, Valkyria Chronicles 4, the most recent game in the series, has basically changed nothing.
Their defense. Our 3rd Regiment will retake the bridge before...
It looks pretty much the same.
How quaint. The militia holding a little strategy meeting of its own.
Oh, I love this guy's voice. Look at this absolute unit.
How long were you planning on hiding out in here, Verrot?
My apologies, sir. We'll depart soon.
Whatever. They're just country mice. It's not like they'll be much help.
More help, perhaps, than your army unit that couldn't hold the bridge in the first place.
Hey!
Regardless, Vassal remains a critical position. We'll reclaim it immediately.
Well, good. See that you do.
Who was that?
General Damon, commander of the Central Forces.
Central Forces? That's the army branch the militia was folded into, right?
That's right. They say the general's an aristocrat. He looks down on the common militia.
That doesn't make any sense.
Right. Now that the war's begun, we all need to band together and fight to keep Gallia safe. Who cares at this point whether you're in the army or the militia? It's ridiculous.
Gentlemen, let's return to the mission. We'll begin by taking back the western bank to gain a foothold for reclaiming the bridge. Lieutenant, I'm assigning Squad 7 to this.
Yes, Captain.
The other squads are on patrol. Stay sharp.
I don't know if I really remember what this mission is. Okay, yeah. Basically, there's a new tab for skirmishes. Basically, they're the battles that you did previously, but you can do them again. I think you can unlock things from doing them, but it's mostly, I think, just to farm experience and money, which
Here are details.
I don't really want to do. This game's probably already going to take me a while. Okay, yeah, I think I remember this one. Alright, let's attack the enemy team. We can do this. I don't really need any of the full explanation here. Just occupy the enemy camp. Easy peasy. So this is the part of the game I personally really like, is positioning, choosing and positioning units. since the objective is to just capture the enemy camp, scout spamming is probably going to be a good strategy. I'm probably going to say that a lot in this game. Alright. You of course want to use people who will, you know, synergize with each other as much as possible. Let's use Nancy. So they're just going to be a massive scout squad. Unless there's maybe one shock trooper I could throw in just in case. Let's see. Maybe Alex. He's got Scout Killer, which is alright. I think I'm okay with that. Let's look at the next one. Oh, we only have one. Probably going to be the engineer. Keeping with the tank. Yeah, sure. Yeah, we're good. Like I said before, I'm still missing like a lot of the people that I like to have personally. So I'm probably going to end up remaking this squad quite a bit later on.
Alright, it's our first mission. Let's split into 2 teams. I'll lead the Riverside team towards the enemy encampment with the Edelweiss.
Yep.
Shock trooper here. Lead the...
City team, your job is to guard the base. Be ready for anything.
How long you think I've been an anti-tank man? A couple of tanks ain't no sweat.
That's a spirit, Largo.
Listen closely.
Yeah. Basically, to occupy an enemy camp, you have to clear it. There can't be enemies inside of it. Your basic stuff. Alright, what do we want to start with? I know the only thing that really matters is capturing the base.
Just leave it to me.
Okie dokie. So they do have a tank, but it's facing the wrong way.
I'm on it.
This Mohawk is so ridiculous. Oh, so we have another tank over here too. Yeah. Is he a bird? The hell kind of noise was that? Alright, who do we want to move next? I actually think I am going to move him again. So I can take down that shock trooper.
I did it.
Okay. So what to do next?
Been waiting here.
Lancers move so slow. Well, actually, they move about the same speed, but you know they take up more of the energy. Take up more energy than other classes do. Yeah, we'll double move them. There we go. That's what you want. It doesn't matter what side of the sandbags he's on, he'll get the cover bonus.
Okay, I got it.
Regardless. I just want him to heal up and reposition. Yeah, here's good. Now what?
Entering combat.
Sure. So let's try using this anti-personnel. I said it before, but I love ragdolling. Always looks good.
Just, leave it to me.
Just gonna move these scouts again, I think. Nice. Yippee! It reminds me of the Anakin from like episode 1. Yippee! Congrats, you murdered the man. Yeah, right? She's too happy. There's a lot of whiplash in this game between like the story when it's trying to be like dark and serious, like oh the horrors of war. And then you just watch an anime girl like murder someone and cheer. What do we have here? Orders cost CP. Yeah. Do I even have any like good orders that I would want to use? Oh, there they are. Orders. No. No, I know. Yeah, the tone is really weird sometimes. What version is this? It's new to me. This is the PlayStation 4 release that I'm playing right now. But you can get this game on Steam. It originally came on the PlayStation